Ladies and gentlemen of the House, last week we had a member of this caucus who rose to point out an issue that occurred with the consideration of an important bill related to state taxes. And that was the function of how that measure was posted for committee, the time that was allotted for people to be able to weigh in, really limited the ability for people across the state of Illinois to participate, to make their voice heard in this General Assembly and in this House of Representatives. It limited their ability to fill out witness slips. It limited the ability of somebody to travel to Springfield to be able to speak their mind and make sure that their voice was heard. Today we have another example of that same practice. This is an important practice because the Illinois Constitution requires, in Article 4, Section 7, it requires that committees of each House shall give reasonable public notice of meetings, including a statement of items to be considered at those meetings. Today, here we are on the evening, Sunday evening, the day before Memorial Day, a bill called the Reproductive Rights Act, the Reproductive Health Act, which was assigned to subcommittee on March 6th and never assigned for a hearing, suddenly reappeared today on Sunday afternoon. It was posted at 6:08 p.m. in the Rules Committee, scheduled for a 7:08 p.m. committee hearing in this chamber. No one from my district can travel to Springfield in that period of time. How many people from your districts could travel to Springfield in that period of time? Can you honestly say that's reasonable public notice of a meeting? Can we reasonably say that somebody who lives in this state, who's a resident of Illinois, who deserves to have their voice heard, can travel here and make their voice heard? We all know we're going to debate bills that we agree on or we disagree on. We all know that at the end of the day there's going to be a vote, and maybe our side prevails and maybe our side does not prevail. However, we should be able to agree on the fact that these kind of bills should not be considered with limiting factors. They should not be considered at a time when people of the state of Illinois aren't sitting by their computer ready to fill out a witness slip. They're not sitting in their car ready to drive to Springfield and make their voice heard. Let's at least have public input on these bills. This is incredibly important. And today, the process has undermined the voice of Illinoisans.